About a year ago, my son and I had a conversation. And during the course of the conversation, he said to me, Dad, at some point I'd like to get married, and at some point I'd like to be married in our church. And then he asked a real tough question. He said to me, do you think our church will still be there? Of course, my first reaction was, yeah, of course they'll still be there. But the more I thought about it, I had to be honest with him and say, gee, son, I don't know. And that started a conversation, the same conversation I'd like to have with you here today, that all of this costs money. I think we take for granted that we come in here and there's the great music through the sound system, that there's a beautiful building, that the teachers are there teaching the students during the week, and it's cool in the summer, it's warm in the winter, but all that costs money. I don't think people are aware how much money. So let me talk to you friend to friend. The mortgage on this place costs us $13,000 a month. Let me say that again, $13,000 a month. Just the electricity is $60,000 a year. The heat, over $100,000 a year. Now, that money's got to come from somewhere. And certainly the school brings in money, but really, what I'm saying here to you, friend to friend, and if you're a member of this church, I consider you my friend, whether we've met or not, but friend to friend, we've all got to tithe. Now, that's easy for me to say, because it doesn't come from me. The Lord said it, but he didn't just say it. He didn't just suggest it. This is what he told us we need to do. Now, don't hear that as bad news. It's really good news, because there's a second part to it. He said, if you take this first step, then I will rain blessings down on you. You have to take the first step, but after that, I'll take over and I will rain blessings on you. Now, if you're a member of this church, you know that God keeps his promises. But I can tell you from my own experience that after Laura and I made the very difficult decision, and it was a difficult decision, to tithe, it took us a week of prayer and conversation. And in the end, we just decided to trust in God and do it. But after we did it, God has rained blessings down on us beyond our imagination, just as he said he would. So I'd ask you to think about your part in this, and I'd ask you to think about tithing. Go home, talk about it, pray about it. If you'd like to talk to me, seek me out. I'd love to talk to you about it and give you some details of what happened in my life. But you need to start, because God is sitting there with a basket full of blessings, overflowing and pressed down, as he said, and he's just waiting to give that to you. But he's asking you to make the first step. That's all he's asking you to do. And the sooner you make that step, the sooner we can ensure the future of this place for ourselves and for our children, but also the quicker he can give those blessings to you that he's waiting to give to you, that he knows he's going to give to you. So I'd ask you to think about it and pray about it. If you can't do it today, nobody's going to judge you. But I encourage you to do it quickly, because those blessings are waiting for you. And God bless you and those you love, and God bless this place created in his name.